That's
Every night in my dreams I rape you, I feel you, that is how I know you get hard. Far across the distance and spaces between us, you have come to show you can come near, far, wherever you are. I believe that the heart does. God damn it. 7 days has gone so fast, I really thought the pain would pass. It's been nearly an hour since I thought of you, but you're not answering the phone. I'd settle for a busy tone, at least by that I'd know that you're okay. Girl. You're gone, there's nothing else it's me, the ghost of David Bowie.
oh, that's me, David Bowie.
He possessed you too?
Yep. In the middle of orbit.
Mr. Bowie. Oh. When somebody loves somebody, that's the way it's supposed to be. 'Cause you know nobody else would put up with your games up. Yes. Yes, it's me. Celine Dion's deceased husband. Renee is my name. Isn't that weird? I also met Celine when she was 12, and I was her manager, and now I'm dead. And I tell you, she's gonna retire. She's gonna retire. Records. Hello and welcome to Records, where we review records. This week we're reviewing Celine Dion's latest, well, actually I don't know if it's her latest, but well, it is her latest English speaking album, Love Me Back to Life.
As opposed to French?
Yeah. This was out in 2013 on Columbia Records. When I first listened to it, I was still living in Chicago and I thought it was terrible. Not that it was terrible, but that it was trying too hard. I gave it one listen, I was like, yeah, it's good, but it's not worth listening to again. But now, I'll just go ahead and tell you, it's in my top 10 albums of all time. So I decided to make RJ listen to it to see what he thought. Celine Dion is one of my queens. I have 5 queens. Can you name them?
Lana Del Rey.
1.
Lady Gaga.
2.
Celine Dion.
3.
Idina Menzel.
4. And the 5th one is very new.
Give me a hint. Oh,
Adele.
Ew.
But Celine is one of my queens. I love all of her music because of this album. Once I got around to listening to this album and really appreciating it for what it was, it turned me on to like everything she's ever recorded besides My Heart Will Go On and The Power of Love and, you know, all the hits. Celine Dion is one of the world's best-selling albums, isn't that, or not best-selling albums, but best-selling artists. She has like 3 albums in the top 100 best-selling albums of all time.
Jeebus.
Good for Celine. The
It's
first
probably
track,
like the single My Heart Will Go On, that's probably one of them.
it is that album, is her highest-selling album. Let's Talk About Love. Great album.
I wanna talk about me, I wanna talk about...
I wanna talk about number one on my, what I think, what I like, what I know, what I want, what I see. I like talking about you usually, but occasionally I wanna talk about Love Me Back to Life by Celine Dion. The first track is Love Me Back to Life. It's
It's a great song. First time I heard it, I thought she was trying too hard to be catchy and like poppy, but it's written by Sia, which would normally be no point, but this is a great song.
Yeah, we hate Sia.
Yeah, it's a great song. I think it sounds really good in her voice. I think it's a great, like, powerful pop song. Catchy as fuck. And
yeah, it's very catchy.
A great title track, so definitely a point.
Yeah, I give it a point.
Next is Somebody Loves Somebody, which is one of my favorite songs on the album. I think it's very catchy. I think it's like a sassy, yeah, it's like a sassy song.
Somebody,
yeah, because she's pretty much saying, like, you know, when somebody loves somebody, like, that's the way it's supposed to be. Like, that's, you know, you're just a bad person. I don't believe you love that you don't want to go. No, that's not the way it is when somebody loves somebody. A point.
Yeah, give it a point.
Next is Incredible, which is a duet with Neo, which I thought was really random. Of all the songs that I grew to like on the album, this was the last that grew on me. I thought it started out kind of ugly with like it sounded like the piano at the beginning is like maxing out the audio levels, which had to be a choice. But after a while, I thought the chorus was very catchy. I thought their voices sounded good together. Still very random that they did a song together, but I gave it a point.
Yeah, I said that Neo and Celine go together surprisingly well, but there is one ugly ass part where it says, "Let's make them remember." And it's ugly as shit. But I give it a point.
Yep. Next is Water and a Flame, which is my favorite song on the album. I think it's a good, it has like emotional lyrics and a good meaning behind it. I like because I don't know, the song spoke to me. I think it's a good song. I like how it's more raw in her voice. It's more jazzy, not jazzy, but it's,
I put it as a jazz influence.
And it's a great song. You know, I think she's like, now you're gone, there's nothing else I want.
Yeah,
everybody's been there. Everybody's been there when you're like breaking up with someone and they don't ever talk to you again. Chicago, 2013 point.
Yeah. Point.
Next is Breakaway, which I said was a great ballad, which has great lyrics. I wish she wrote it, but at least she sang it. I think it sounds good in her voice. I thought it was a great song. Point.
I said Backstreet Boys, I Want It That Way, or is it In Sync? Because I don't know who sings that song. Sounds like Adele and I don't like. It's my first no point, because I don't like this song.
See, I thought it was good. I think the lyrics are what sold me on the song. I think it sounds good, but like the lyrics were what stick in my head. But next is Save Your Soul, which I said was catchy as fuck. And I like the idea that on a few of these songs, you know, because, you know, Celine's known for her love ballads, and like on a few of these songs, like Water and a Flame, Breakaway, Somebody Loves Somebody, and now Save Your Soul, it's kind of like an anti-love ballad. Like, she's basically saying, like, I'll forget what you did to me, but I can't save your soul, like, you're still a horrible person. And I like that.
Yeah,
point.
You know about that. You know about that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I put, it's not the strongest song on the album, but it's a nice pop song, and I liked it, and I give it a point.
Next is Didn't Know Love, which I thought was a beautiful ballad. Also with a great story, because a lot of people always say, like, when you meet the one, or when you meet the person that you actually fall in love with, you realize you didn't know, you thought you would fall in, like, I thought I fell in love in 7th grade with Hallie Shrimp. But when I actually fell in love with Zach Felter in 2013, I could say I didn't know love. And then when I fall in love with someone else, I'll probably say the same thing about Zach Felter. So I thought it was a great song. I think she's actually singing about her children.
But you always mold it to what you want it to be.
Right. So I think she is singing, because on Always Be Your Girl and Didn't Know Love, she is singing about, I think she is, in Always Be Your Girl, she's definitely talking about her children. But in Didn't Know Love,
it was talking about their children.
Yeah.
Celine didn't write that.
Yeah, but they write music for her. A lot of her writers are the same writers on every song, so like they know her. And like, so she could be like, I'm going to sing a song about my children. Point.
Yeah, I liked it. I like the lyrics and the melody. I give it a point.
Next is Thank You, because Celine is very thankful on this album.
But not towards her fans.
Yeah, we'll talk about that in packaging. Thank You is a very, you know, it's a good song. I wrote great song. There's not really much to say about it, you know, it's just very, for the real sacrifice and the truth, it's a good song. I know every single lyric to every single song on this album except for Overjoyed, but I would say it's a good song, and I gave it a point.
I felt like, and I gave it a point. And after this, I didn't take any notes. I don't know why.
Next is Overjoyed, which is a bad song. It's a duet with Stevie Wonder.
It's a good song.
I don't agree. I don't think it fits on the album. It might be a good song. I've actually never listened to it all the way through. But
yeah, because we were listening to it one time. And you're like, "What is this song? This isn't on Love Me Back to Life."
Yeah,
and I'm like,
it doesn't have the same feelings as the other song, like tonality wise and just musicality. It doesn't fit on the album. I think she just wanted to sing a song with Stevie Wonder, and he's like, "I'll write you something. I'll write you something."
Because he's a shaken black man. Just shaken blind black man.
So I decided that would be no point.
I gave it a point.
Interesting.
Yeah, I like the song.
Why?
I don't know. I
You
just
just
liked
did?
it. Yeah, it was catchy.
Next,
I really like this album.
it's a great album. Next is Thankful. I think of the two Thankful songs, this one's better. I think it's more. It just has like a more like. Cause I'm thankful to be here.
Yeah, this one wasn't.
Thankful to heaven. Thankful for feeling alive again. I thought it was
singing
just a
that
good song. Yeah.
You like singing that song?
Yeah, I thought it was a great song. I think like she has like a chorus, probably a black people behind her, and I just thought it was sounding great. Great song. Another fucking point.
Yeah, this one was stronger than the other. Thank you. I agreed with you on that one, and I liked it. I gave it a point.
Next is At 17. Now the first time I heard this song, the first time I heard the song, I was like, why is she singing this? I was like, this is not meant for her because Celine Dion is one of the most beautiful people to ever grace the face of the planet, and I think that's universally accepted.
Yeah, she is pretty. She's
And-
very attractive.
Yeah, and she was famous at fucking 12 in Quebec. Is it Quebec?
Quebec.
Quebec.
I don't know.
It doesn't matter.
Quebec.
So at 17, she was already famous. She was already living her dream. So I was like, she's singing about being an ugly duckling girl and like how she doesn't fit in. But then when I got over that, I listened to it and I thought it just sounded great in her voice. I think it's a great song, like right in her like wheelhouse, where it's not, it's just a great song for her. It just sounds great in her voice, and I do like the lyrics. I do think it doesn't really make sense coming from someone like Celine Dion, but the actual person who wrote it in the 70s, Janice Ian, yeah, that ugly bitch, this song is for her. She's an ugly ass dyke. So, I agree. Point.
She's the ugly ass dyke who sings the song, I got a fast car.
No, that's Tracy Chapman.
Same thing, gave it a point.
Next is Always Be Your Girl, which I like. I liked every fucking song on this album except Overjoyed, but Always Be Your Girl, she's singing about her kids, how they're always going to be connected, baby, like a button on our sleeve. I think the chorus sounds good in her voice, like, I can melt the drops of freezing rain. Great song. Love it. Point. And then finally, what she intended to be like the power anthem of the album. It's kind of one of those with like a message, like a body positive message, like we're not finished yet. Like
Is
the
that
best.
what it's about?
Yeah, kinda.
Oh.
Where it's like, cause she's saying like we're all unfinished songs, waiting for the next part to come along. Hey, hey, and she's basically saying like the best is yet to come, and maybe not for her because her husband died, but I gave it a point.
I gave it a point as well. We get a 24 out of 26.
Jesus. So that's about it for Love Me Back to Life. I gave it a 12 out of 13. RJ gave it a 12 out of 13, which is a 24 out of 26, which makes it a 92%, which makes it our second best album ever on RECIDS, which I'm very excited about. Because I thought RJ could hate it. Because RJ could have hated it.
I very well could have hated it, but I liked it. Celine did well.
It's a very great album. I think it fits in with her other music very well, but I also think it fits in with just music in general.
Just contemporary pop music.
Yeah, it's a great album, great pop album. Let's do packaging.
Packaging.
Here you got Celine Dion's Love Me Back to Life. She got her eye peeking out. She got a mole on her face, but she's still gorgeous.
Looks like an ingrown hair.
It's not. Then on the back, you got the track listing. You got just gorgeous fucking Celine Dion. What the fuck is wrong with her being so fucking gorgeous? Then you pull it, you get out your insides, you got the,
Ooh.
that's actually sexual. no wonder Renee Angelil married her, even though she was 12 when they met. I would have fucked her at 12. I would have fucked her at 66. She's not even 50. Ugh. She's so attractive. Then you got this insert, which is just more sexy pics of Celine Dion. And like,
ooh, she's wearing like a suit.
Yeah.
That's nice.
And I don't know what you want to call these notes, lyric sheets. It's not like complete lyrics. It's just what she used in the recording studio or whatever. Celine Dion is so attractive. She is. She's probably third queen of 5. Then you got just more. And then you got all the not lyrics. You got all these production credits for the song. And then down here I read this whole thing about thanking. It's, thank you. But basically, she never says thank you to the fans, which I don't really care about. But at the same time, it's like...
You had 2 songs named Thankful.
And you're not...
You thank a bunch of people. And not once does she thank the fans.
That's like a cheesy thing that artists do, too, is say, like, thank you to the fans for whom I'd never been here. But clearly Celine Dion knows that even without the fans, she'd still be a fucking super-ass bitch. So, packaging. So that does it for Celine Dion, Live Me Back to Life. Next week, we will be reviewing...
Animals by Pink Floyd.
That's right. We were originally going to review This Is Acting by Sia, but we literally just changed it because we fucking hate Sia.
How weird that we just said it in this episode that we hate Sia.
Chandelier. Well, because it was a new album and we were trying to get views because nobody fucking watches this show except Nicholas, and probably not even Nicholas.
Yeah,
Nicholas, if you're watching, text me right now and say, sometimes monkeys throw their feces right into my asshole.
Pumpernickel seeds, a yellow hoot.